I am a bear, a claim once made to me by Grayson Aragon about a year ago, who was a friend of mine. When I asked him what he meant, he told me about the traditions of the Zuni tribe located in Central California, in which he's a descendant from. Today I want to talk about those traditions involving spirit animals, or better known as spirit warriors, based on the conversation in an interview that I had with Grayson Thomas Aragon held on March 13th, 2013. First, I want to talk about how the origins of the spirit animal came about. Second, how infants are given these spirit animals. And finally, how the descendants today feel about living daily life with these spirit animals. So first, the origins of the spirit animal, as described by Mr. Aragon, come from a legend of an unknown tribe, a man, who went into the woods and he passed on, unfortunately, but his spirit went into an animal that was close by. Now, across the nation, different tribes have the belief that their tribes contain spirit warriors. Depending on the location of the tribe in America, different species will be allocated to different people. These species include bison, owls, fox, bears, wolves, many more. The second thing I'd like to talk about is how these spirits are assigned to certain infants. And being spirit warriors, only men were allowed to have these spirit animals. And so grandfathers and fathers would get together and decide what animals would be given to these infant boys. Now, it's not known what attributes they were looking for necessarily because they are infants and very young, but it is known that heredity does take a very big part of it because in Native American culture, it's very common for heredity to affect social status and things of that nature. So, for example, Mr. Aragon's father was the spirit of the bear, and he is also the spirit of the bear. Finally, I want to discuss how the descendants feel today about having a spirit animal. Personally, for Mr. Aragon, he feels that the characteristics of the bear show through in his daily life. While people, he describes, don't believe that they can shapeshift, they do see different characteristics of each animal play on throughout their decision-making process or even physical attributes. So, for example, a man with the spirit of the wolf might be more inclined to hang with a large group of people and to be with a large group of people rather than be introverted, because wolves are pack hunters and work better in groups. For Mr. Aragon, he was assigned the spirit of the bear, as I told you earlier, and this is the most highly regarded spirit animal in the Zuni culture. The spirit is a leader, it's compassionate and very protective, much like mother bears are of their cubs, very famous, and they're also very caring. Now, Mr. Aragon feels that he does possess these qualities, and he also sees the physical qualities show through in his life as well. So, for instance, bears have poor eyesight, but have really great sense of smell and hearing. Mr. Aragon also has poor eyesight, but can smell and hear things that others can't. While he does not believe that a spirit of the bear is actually trapped within him, he does take ownership to his heritage and believes that his spirit animal is a big part of who he is and who he will be in the future. Today we talked about the origins of the spirit animal in the Zuni tribe, how infants are assigned certain spirit animals, and how the descendants today feel about their spirit animals in modern life. Now, this experience has taught me that when confused about something, it's always worth asking what they mean, because you might just learn something new.